Hi there, I'm Joy, and today I would like to talk about Mars conjunct Venus. So, Mars is our concept of masculinity. It is our drive to go for things, to fight for things. So, it's how we compete, it's how we um, fight, it's how we express our anger, it's how we go for goals, it's how we get aroused in a way that makes us want to go for a partner. It's our like yang sex drive. And Venus is our sense of femininity and what we find attractive and lovely and beautiful and pleasurable and just nice. So the two are very dissimilar, pretty much opposite kinds of energies. So when you see them conjunct in a birth chart, it's going to have a very interesting impact because both Venus and Mars are going to be a little bit hampered by the other one, but at the same time, they're going to be strengthened by the other one as well. Because, for example, Mars likes to just bulldoze, to just go for a thing, to act independently, not care about collateral damage. There might not even be a strong sense of like the underlying value behind going for something. It could be just wanting a challenge. It could be about the chase. So Mars can't function the way Mars would usually function when right there having this big impact on Mars is Venus saying, well, let's take other people's perspectives into account. We don't want to, cause a problem for ourselves socially. We don't want to be unfair to anyone, or like we don't want to cause some collateral damage. We don't want to like do anything that's ugly. It should be attractive and lovely and beautiful and fair and nice. So Mars is a little bit hampered, and Venus, on the other hand, so Venus is usually very happy to either just receive or cooperate. So when Mars is going for something, it's very direct. But when Venus wants something, there's this sense of like, oh, I just love this so much. It's so lovely. Oh, you're going to get it for me. That's wonderful. Thank you so much. So there can be just this patience to wait and receive. Or Venus can be cooperative, like, okay, this is what I value. This is my perspective, what I need. What do you value? What do you want? What do you need? What's your perspective? Okay, how about you? So Venus has this ability to take other perspectives into account, to take other people's needs and desires into account, and can sometimes find ways to cooperate. Like, oh, I've got this win-win solution here. Like, why don't you do this for me and I'll do this for you? Or why don't we work on this thing that we both want together since we both want it? So Venus can be a little bit more patient in both ways, in finding ways to communicate, cooperate, and just consider other people, or just enjoy and just receive. So either way, when there's this drive to go for things and to be decisive and to make things happen, that's like right there with Venus, it kind of robs Venus of some of that patience, and there's more impetus to act quickly. So neither Mars nor Venus is going to have they're they're not going to function the way they naturally would in that placement without the other planet there to influence them. However, they can make each other a lot stronger and more effective when they work together in this way. So when Mars is, going for something, or fighting, being very direct, Venus can kind of wordsmith a little bit, or take just a moment to listen to somebody else's perspective, and gain some cooperation from somebody else, and make it a lot more effective for Mars to do what Mars is doing. Or Venus can have a stronger sense of what the person values, so that Mars knows what to go for, instead of just, trying to rise to a challenge. Another thing that you will see with this placement is that, the concept of beauty and femininity is going to have a little bit of a rough edge on it, or going to be more focused on like strength and power and courage than what you would typically see with that Venus placement. And the concept of masculinity is going to be a little bit tempered with some of the expectation of fairness, and Venus can be a little bit hedonistic too. So there's a stronger sense of the body. So Mars might not just like go, 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 go. Mars might be able to like take a little break every now and then, and just enjoy a nice leisurely evening in front of the television instead of just burning out. So it kind of depends on the person, obviously. The more mature a person is, the more they're going to understand how to flow with the placements in their chart, and how to find the higher expression of them. This one has a lot of potential for some higher expression though. And obviously it's going to depend on what sign they're in, exactly how they find that expression. It's going to look a lot different if Aries, if they're in Aries than if they're in like Virgo, for example. It's going to be a very different kind of expression of the Venus-Mars conjunction. And it's also obviously going to depend on what other aspects there are to that conjunction. If there's another planet combined there with them, then that planet is also going to have some influence. Or if there's an opposition, a square, all of this is going to make a difference. The house that they're in, that's going to make a difference too. So basically, what I'm saying is very simple and just one part of the picture. You have to look at the whole chart to get a feel for like how it's actually going to impact that particular person. So with that being said, if you're interested, I do one-to-one consulting and readings. Go to joythemodernmystic.com/services, and you can book a reading there. And thank you for watching.